the three things that I primarily work with, the three tools that I primarily work with, and I use more than this, but sort of the central ones are the blogs, the Facebook, and Twitter. There is LinkedIn, and I use LinkedIn a little bit. A lot of it depends on what business you're in. Ryan, I would imagine for you, LinkedIn is probably pretty good, or can be pretty good. Kelly maybe as well. I mean, it all depends on what, if you're in sales, and a lot of those one-to-one connections, and when I mean sales, like, you have to do cold calls and things like that, LinkedIn can be really good for that. That's more of a professional. This book here, by the way, there's some good books here, I'll mention these tonight. This book here, Digital Handshake, is by a friend of mine, Paul Cheney. We're working on some projects together. He says LinkedIn is kind of like your business suit. It's more professional. It's, the face you put on LinkedIn is it's like your resume, your CV. It's who you are professionally. Facebook is your business casual. I remember when I was in New York City working, we were allowed on Fridays to sort of dress down a little. I didn't have to wear a suit and tie. And then Twitter is kind of like that after-hours chamber mix or cocktail party where you can be yourself, let your hair down, whatever. And you have to figure out, how you're going to present yourself on all these different things. But that book, The Digital Handshake, is a very good book, one I highly recommend. So you're dealing with referrals, you're dealing with social media. I work primarily in blogging, Facebook, and Twitter. LinkedIn's another one you can do. And there are other things you can use, such as YouTube and Flickr. Really,